Receiving a diagnosis of papillary thyroid carcinoma, or PTC, can feel overwhelming. It is completely normal to feel a mix of emotions, from confusion to fear. But I want to start by giving you some important context. PTC is the most common type of thyroid cancer. The good news is that it is also one of the most treatable forms of cancer, with a very high survival rate. This means that a diagnosis is not a finish line, but rather the start of a manageable health journey. Understanding your condition is the first powerful step toward taking control of your health and making informed decisions about your future. Your medical team will likely discuss a procedure called a thyroidectomy. This is surgery to remove your thyroid gland. In many cases of papillary thyroid carcinoma, a total thyroidectomy, the removal of the entire gland, is the recommended course of action. This might sound like a drastic step, but there are very clear medical reasons behind this recommendation. Removing the whole thyroid gland helps to ensure that all cancerous cells are eliminated. This significantly reduces the risk of the cancer coming back or recurring in any remaining thyroid tissue. It provides a cleaner slate for your long-term health and monitoring. However, the decision for a total thyroidectomy is not always automatic. It is a personalized choice made between you and your doctor. Several factors will influence this important decision. The size of the tumor is a key consideration. Larger tumors often point toward a more comprehensive surgical approach. Another critical factor is whether the cancer has spread to nearby lymph nodes in your neck. Your age, overall health, and even your personal preferences play a role. It is vital to have an open and honest conversation with your endocrinologist and surgeon to weigh the pros and cons of your specific situation. This initial phase is all about gathering information and building a strong partnership with your healthcare providers. Do not hesitate to ask questions. Write them down before your appointments so you don't forget. Ask about why a total thyroidectomy is being suggested for you. Inquire about less extensive options, like a lobectomy, removing only one lobe of the thyroid, and understand the risks associated with each choice. Your doctors are there to guide you, but you are the central member of your own care team. Feeling confident in your treatment plan is an essential part of your journey. Once your thyroid gland is removed, your body can no longer produce the essential thyroid hormones it needs to function. This is where lifelong medication comes into play. You will be prescribed a synthetic thyroid hormone called levothyroxine. This medication is not for treating cancer. It is a replacement for what your own body used to make. Taking this pill every day will become a new, simple part of your daily routine. It effectively restores your body's hormone levels to normal, allowing all your metabolic processes, from how you use energy to how your heart beats, to continue working smoothly and correctly. Managing your levothyroxine dose is a straightforward process, but it requires consistency and regular checkups. Typically, you will take your pill once a day, usually in the morning on an empty stomach. This helps your body absorb it most effectively. Your doctor will start you on a specific dose based on factors like your weight and age. To make sure the dose is just right, you will need regular blood tests. These tests measure your thyroid-stimulating hormone, or TSH level. The goal is to keep your TSH within a target range that indicates your hormone replacement is working perfectly, keeping you healthy and feeling well. It is crucial to understand the importance of this lifelong treatment. Without levothyroxine, your body would enter a state called hypothyroidism. This condition can lead to a wide range of serious health problems. You might experience persistent fatigue, weight gain, dry skin, and a constant feeling of being cold. Over time, untreated hypothyroidism can cause more severe issues, such as high cholesterol, heart problems, and significant mental health challenges. Taking your daily medication is a simple, proactive step to prevent these complications and protect your long-term health from head to toe. Think of your levothyroxine as the key that keeps your body's engine running efficiently. Finding the perfect dose might take a little time and a few adjustments at the beginning. Your body needs to adapt, and your doctor will work closely with you during this period. Be patient with yourself and the process. Once your levels are stable, your blood tests will become less frequent. Managing your medication will soon become second nature, a small but powerful act of self-care that empowers you to live a full and healthy life after cancer. Your commitment to this simple routine is your commitment to your own well-being. One common concern for people facing thyroid issues is the potential impact on cognitive function. You might worry about things like memory loss, difficulty concentrating, or a general feeling of brain fog. It is important to know that these symptoms are often directly linked to your thyroid hormone levels. When your levothyroxine dose is not yet optimized and your body is experiencing hypothyroidism, your brain's processing speed can slow down. The good news is that once your hormone levels are stabilized with the correct medication dose, these cognitive issues typically improve a great deal or even resolve completely. Keeping track of your cognitive health is a practical step you can take. Pay attention to how you feel. Are you struggling to remember appointments? Do you find it hard to focus on a task for an extended period? You can keep a simple journal to note these feelings. Write down the date and a brief description of what you are experiencing. This log can be an incredibly useful tool to share with your doctor during your follow-up appointments. It provides concrete evidence that can help your doctor decide if your medication needs an adjustment. It also helps you see your own progress over time. Facing a cancer diagnosis and surgery is an emotional journey as much as a physical one. It is completely normal to feel anxious, sad, or even angry. These feelings are a valid part of the process, and you do not have to go through them alone. Your emotional well-being is just as important as your physical recovery. Seeking support is a sign of strength. Talk to your family and friends about what you are going through. Let them know how they can help, even if it is just by listening. Sharing your burdens can make them feel much lighter. Beyond your immediate circle, consider connecting with a support group. There are many groups, both online and in person, specifically for thyroid cancer survivors. Hearing from others who have walked a similar path can be incredibly reassuring and empowering. They understand the nuances of the experience in a way that others might not. Professional counseling or therapy can also provide a safe space to process your emotions and develop coping strategies. Remember, taking care of your mental and emotional health is a critical component of your overall recovery and long-term wellness. The period immediately following your thyroidectomy is focused on healing. You will likely spend a night in the hospital for observation. Your neck may feel sore, and you might have a hoarse voice for a few days or weeks. This is normal as the area around your vocal cords recovers from the surgery. Your surgical team will give you specific instructions for a safe recovery at home. This will include how to care for your incision to prevent infection and minimize scarring. You will also be advised to avoid heavy lifting and strenuous activities for a few weeks to allow your body to heal properly. A key point during your recovery is monitoring your calcium levels. The parathyroid glands, which are tiny glands located behind your thyroid, regulate calcium in your blood. Sometimes they can be bruised or temporarily stunned during surgery. Your medical team will watch your calcium levels closely right after the procedure. If you experience symptoms like numbness or tingling in your fingers, toes, or around your lips, it is important to notify your doctor immediately. This is often a temporary issue that can be easily managed with calcium and vitamin D supplements until your parathyroid glands are functioning normally again. Your journey with papillary thyroid carcinoma does not end when you leave the hospital. Long-term follow-up care is essential for your continued health and peace of mind. You will have regular appointments with your endocrinologist to monitor your levothyroxine dose through blood tests. These checkups will also include monitoring for any signs of cancer recurrence. This is typically done through blood tests that look for a protein called thyroglobulin, as well as periodic neck ultrasounds. These routine checks are your safety net, ensuring that if any issues arise, they are caught early and managed effectively. As you move forward, I want to leave you with a message of hope. A diagnosis of papillary thyroid carcinoma can be a life-altering event, but it is a manageable one. With a dedicated medical team, a consistent medication routine, and a commitment to your follow-up care, you can look forward to a healthy and fulfilling future. You are not alone on this path. Millions of people have navigated this journey and are thriving. Embrace the support systems available to you, stay engaged in your own care, and trust in the process. Your future is bright.